Hi guys, and welcome to Red Devils United. Today I'll be talking about, not talking about, it's like you'll see in the title, get these out. And you will see on the thumbnail that I've got Ruben Amorim, the Glazers, Sir Jim, Ratcliffe, and obviously with Ineos. Yeah, get these people out of this club now. Because there's not going to be any improvement under the manager, under these owners. We can't always just blame it on Ruben or the manager, because every manager's come in since has come in and failed because of this ownership. We can't just blame it Ineos at first, at some point of it, because they've only just come in from December 2023, right? The Glazers has been in here for so long, and yeah, they just put this club to a sinking ship from then, and then obviously adding Ineos to the mixture is just poison. Like, you look at it like we sacked Ten Hag in October of last year. We appointed Mr. Roy as that like interim till we found a new coach or manager. No, so that was Ruben. But prior to that, obviously the owners would have spoke to Ruben and would have seen how well he would do at Sporting, because when he was at Sporting, he had the players in the positions. He had the right. Obviously, the keeper was decent. He's had the right centre backs. He's had the right wing backs. He's had the right midfields and the striker, obviously with Gyökeres. But obviously, Ineos would have seen that, and Glazers and stuff. So why not backing him with the right players? Like, obviously, they would have spoke before he joined, so you knew what players and profiles he needs for the squad. So you would have thought in January that would be a bit of a start to it. You would have thought they would have brought in a good enough midfielder. Yes, he brought Dorgu in, but Dorgu's as a wing back. You need the experience as well, and just bringing in Dorgu, and then also you brought Diego Leon, which is, and then we'll loan him out to his team anyway till the summer. Still, that's not good enough. That is not good enough. And then obviously the season went on, and then we got to Europa League final, and you thought, oh, win this, get Champions League, get the money in, we can bring in quality players in what will work in his system. Obviously, we lost that because we were poor. We were crap in the final, and we got what we deserved. And then summer come, and then profile of players that we've been linked to. Obviously, we were linked to Kuna. We got him. Great. Amazing player. Great number 10. Great player. And then we got linked with Mbeumo. Another good player and a good number 10 stroke winger, whichever you play, using whichever. And then we were still needing that midfielder. We needed a keeper, we needed wing backs, we needed another striker, or whichever, right? No midfielders have been seen. So we spent like near enough Kuna and Bruno even of 60 mil each. I'm not really good at math, so you have to bear with me. I think that's 120 mil, or which I might be far off of that, but it's 100 something mil, right? We spent on 2 number 10s. Did we really need both Cunha and Mbeumo? While in therefore we still got Bruno Fernandes, who plays in that role, therefore we should have sold Bruno Fernandes for that 100 million. That 100 million could have gone on to maybe, yeah, 2 midfielders. Yeah, got other midfielders who we would have got in, but we could have gone on 2 midfielders. It could have been Believe in Gallagher, or it could have been 2 different ones that we're not heard of, which we've been linked with, right? But no, we decided to not invest in that midfield, get 2 number 10s in, and bring in a striker as good as Šeško would do in the Bundesliga. That was Bundesliga, but you still needed that experienced striker because we had Højlund at the time as well. So that would have been we got a young striker. We needed a young like Højlund could have benefited and done well with that experienced striker. Like Ollie Watkins, he could have come in and done something. But no, we chose to get Šeško. And then obviously keeper wise, as well as Lemon's doing, you still needed that experienced goalkeeper. So Martinez could have been a good option from Villa. So it's not Hall on Ruben, but still Ruben still should be changing the way that he plays. With the players we've got, these players are not good enough to play his system, his formation. We don't have the right profiles of players to do it. So therefore, he should be, if he cares about the club and he cares about the fans like he says he does, he will stop being stubborn and change the way he plays till he can get the right players for his system. And that be 4-3-3. I think I said, yeah, 4-3-3. But it's but the thing is as well, do we even have the players for that? We don't, because we don't have any wing. We don't have. We can. The thing with that is, yes, we could play it, and you could put Kuhn on the left and Bruno on the right. Obviously, Šeško up front. But what would you do with Ahmad? Like Ahmad needs to play. Do you put Ahmad on the left, Kuhn up front, and Bruno, and then it's one of them. But I still think the owners needs a big look at themselves here. Like they set this guy to fail, and I really wanted Ruben to succeed, and I've been backing him, going back and forth with people saying no, it's not his fault, it's this. But when you're doing stuff like that, like yesterday, he's putting Avon in, starting Avon in that team when he had the likes of Yoro and Martinez. Yeah, fair enough, if Martinez is not fit enough to start, then fine. Start Yoro. If De Ligt's injured, then and Maguire's out, start Yoro. Like, you could see Avon, the nerves on him, and he got that yellow card in 8 minutes. The guy was nervous. He that's on Ruben, and it's not fair putting young players like that in. Thinking like, if we were winning, say like 3-0, 4-0, play him for the last 10 minutes. Same with Shea Lacey. But, like, how is he starting? And another thing, how is he starting Heaven but not starting Manu? Like, I've tried to back all the players we've got, and that was Ugarte, and I'm actually leaning towards he's crap. Ugate's crap. Like, I really wanted him to succeed. Like I said, I wanted all the players that we got to succeed, but he's crap, Ugarte. Manu should be playing over Ugarte, hands down. Like, Manu should be starting for me. Like, if we played like 4-3-3, we should be playing, to be truthful. And I don't know about obviously it's opinions. People will have opinions, but my best 11 would be for 4-3-3. Would be Lemons in net, Maswari on the right, De Ligt, Martinez as centre-backs. This one's kind of difficult on the left side, because what would you do with the left back? Would you stick Shaw, whose legs are gone, who can't do it? Do you stick Dogus, who's struggling at minute? Or do you put Dalot, who's not really a left back, he's a right back, but left back can be, I don't know. I'm going to stick with Dalot, because I just think both Dogu ain't good enough, and I think Shaw's, you can't do it. He can't do it. Shaw has to be, for me, a backup left centre back. If something happens to Martinez, Shaw foot goes in there for me. Until we can go in and buy another left back or whichever, I think Dalot should be that player. But knowing our luck, we do that. The owners won't back whatever. And then the midfield, I would, the CDM position speaks for itself. Do you put Casemiro there? Do you put Ugarte there? But technically, Ugarte is a defensive midfielder, but I think you would start with Casemiro, and then you put Manu and Bruno as the midfield there, and then, or you could do it with a 4-3-3 with the midfield and a cam. So would you put Manu, Casemiro, and then put Bruno as the cam, and then put Kuna up front, Ahmad on the left, and Boom on the right? Because you don't even have a left winger. So yeah, that's what I would do. It's like with Zach Rubin, who would come in, who was out there, can come into this club and get this club where it is with these owners. Because I don't think anyone could do it. I don't think Pep, I don't think Klopp would do it. I think they will struggle. I think they all will struggle for me. I think Barada, Wilcox needs to go as well. I don't think they know what they're doing. Like, does anyone actually know how much this club actually, how big this club is, and how like this club actually means to fans and that? Like, when the players play, they look like they don't give a crap. Like, they're not good enough. These players are not good enough, and I'm not saying it for the new players that's come in, because they've not really had a full season. I judge that on, like, probably this time next season, if Mbeumo, Kuna, Seshko, and Lemon and that is actually good signings for us. But the thing is, Mbeumo and Ahmad is making that good connection on the right as well. But there's nothing on the left, good enough players on the left to make it when Kuna's there. And plus, with Kuna, Kuna needs the ball to the feet. You see what he does with Wolves when he's got balls on the feet. He can get best players. He can get shots off. He can get players in. But every time Bruno gets the ball, he gets it long. It's long balls at the moment. And these long throw-ins, what the hell's going on with this? Like Dalot yesterday, he's going right and left back, go to the right side to do long throws. What's going on? Get anyone else not just take a throw in? Like, it doesn't have to be long. Like, we're becoming like Stoke, like when Laura Delap used to do it at Stoke. It's just getting pathetic. Like, we've got Wolves on Monday. I'm not confident with that. I don't trust this manager and I don't trust these players now to get a result. Like, I normally back the team and I go right up. Like, Everton game. Like, we've been lucky. We've been lucky in some of these games, like the games that we drew, and the games that we won. We've been lucky. Like, we got lucky against Liverpool. If Gakpo didn't hit the woodwork a few times and we would have lost. If we got lucky against Spurs, like we was leading till so long, and then they got an equaliser and then got the winner. Scored, like, made it 2-1, and then last kick again we had the corner and De Ligt scored. We got lucky then. We got lucky against Palace at weekend. Like, 2 set piece goals from us. Like, lucky. Like how poor we was against Everton. We was poor before the red card, and we was poor after it as well. And bearing in mind, that weren't a red card, but that defeats the object, right? We should have gone, like, we had so many players in defence at that game. Ruben should have changed that. Should have changed it. We didn't need so many defenders on that pitch. I really wanted to back him. I really wanted him to succeed, but he ain't gonna succeed. These owners ain't gonna. Nah. Like, January's coming, and I've heard that we're probably not making any signings. Really? Like, AFCON, we're gonna be losing Mbrumo, Ahmad, Mazwawi to AFCON. Yeah, other teams gonna lose, but they've got squad depth to do. They have enough players having squad depth to be fine with. We don't. Soon they've gone. We've got 3 players missing. We don't even have enough attackers. Like, it proves that with when Kuna and Sessegnon got injured. We don't have enough attackers. This is why we shouldn't have loaned out Højlund. He didn't want to go in the first place, but we forced him out. January, we need, if, like, I've seen something today, like, the owners are still backing Ruben, fine, back him, but you need to back him with getting the right profiles of players. Get a midfielder, get a wing back. We need 2 new wing backs, to be truthful. We need another striker, because Xerxes is not a striker. I reckon we need another good right centre back, because you can't just keep putting it on a kid. Like, Yoro's still young. It's not fair keep putting him in a situation like this. Like, look at him against Palace when he gave away the penalty and stuff. Like, it's not fair doing that, and then, like I said, putting Avon in that team, like, no. Like, I think we need another keeper. Another keeper to challenge Lemons. Keep challenging him. Like City, they bought Trafford, and then they got and bought Donnarumma. Like, this club, it's on its arse. It's a sinking ship. It is a sinking ship at this moment in time. Would we actually benefit if we got relegated and had this club had a full reset? I reckon we would. But obviously we won't know that, because I don't think we'll get relegated, but should we? Should that be the better option? Would that actually get the club back to where it should be? Like, this club's is beyond a joke, and, like, we can laugh at Liverpool for playing shocking this season. We can think it, but then again, we're as bad. we're far as bad as them. But like I said, with this manager and the owners, there'll be no improvement, and we'll be expecting these results every season. Every season, we're going to expect these results. No matter who the manager is, we will still get these results. Like, there's got to be some, like, another thing, like, needs to be studied. Like, and Brumo's struggling now with form. It take him long. This culture of this club is pathetic. Pathetic. I generally would sack Ruben and for interim until we proper find the right manager to bring in. I think we should bring in Roy Keane. Roy Keane should come in as interim. Because he will not take any nonsense. He won't have favourites. He will say how it is, and if no one was performing, he will take them players out. No matter how big the players are. No players are bigger than this team. No players are bigger than this club. And if they are, that's a mistake. Get out the club if you think that. Really. Honestly. Like like, I'm dreading Monday. I really am dreading Monday. Like, Wolves have not won a game. Yeah. They got 2 points. And I'm actually dreading it because I'm expecting us to either lose to Wolves. Because we always do it. We always give other teams when they're struggling, like, we always give them points. Like, it's charity. It's not. Like, are we actually scared of heights as well? Because there's a few occasions this season we could have gone 4th, 3rd, 5th, and we bottle it. We bottle it every time. It's going to take a matter of time, then other teams is going to actually get good momentum winning, and they're going to go overtake us even worse. Even think like now, like City did this, what Liverpool's doing, right? And look what they did at end of season last season. They finished in the top 4, right? It's going to take a matter of time. Liverpool, like, they beat West Ham. They could go and beat Leeds on Saturday. Yeah? We could draw on or lose on Monday. They could win their next game. They could go above us. Even more. Same with other teams like Palace, Brighton, like Villa, Sunderland. Like, they never take the advantage of other teams losing points. We always have to be like them. Like, oh, Liverpool dropped points. Oh, we have to be the same. But why? Like I said, until these owners are at this club, don't expect improvements. No matter who the manager is, we could sack Ruben on Monday night, or tonight, or tomorrow, and we could bring in Xavi. And I expect this time next year, we'll be in the same boat because of these owners. These owners don't give a crap about anybody but themselves. Or on that as well. Like, Glazers has put us in debt. Like, we can't spend as much money what we like because of the Glazers. Like, and Ineos best in class. Where's the best in class? I can't see it. Can anyone see the best in class here? Like the 3 clubs that Ineos or is it 3 or 2? Like I know that they're doing these, but the 3 clubs that Ineos has got, they're all struggling. Like Nice, the fans want them gone because how crap they are. They don't know nothing about football. Like Sir Jim saying he's a United fan. Is there any proof? I can't see that. If he was actually a United fan, would he allow this crap going on? If he is an actual United fan, he would have backed this manager and bought the players that this manager actually needs to be a success. Or any manager. But they won't sack this manager because they know it's their mistake to bring him in the first place and not backing him. So cover them up, they won't sack him. He probably still be here in another season. Like I said, they're giving him 3 seasons. I reckon he will see the 3 seasons in, and maybe he might be gone then. I can't see these owners. I can't see any of Sir Jim or whichever sacking this guy yet. And I can't see him backing him either. Like, even if we get a midfielder, I reckon if we did get a midfielder, the other positions we need won't be invested. Like the wing backs, I can't see them being invested. Like they're saying, like Ruben wants another player like Ahmad, but on the left. People say, but they're saying Dorgu. Dorgu's Dorgu's not good enough. We need someone on the left who can think like. I don't know if he's actually a left thingy, but or you put him on the right and put Ahmad on the left. But then again, you kind of interfere in them Brumo's and Ahmad's thingy there. Like Semenyo or Adeyemi from Dortmund. Like there is options you can bring in, but we won't be that club to do it. Like Semenyo will not be a United player. He will end up being either at City, Liverpool, or maybe Arsenal. Or maybe Chelsea. You know what Chelsea are like with getting wingers. Like, we never, like, I wish we did have Todd Bowley, to be fair. Because at least he splashes his cash in areas that needs to be splashed at. In a way. But Ineos is like, nah. If a player costs £1, they will do it. I bet you then again, I don't know. Because we've got a thing, yeah. So like, say, but the thing is, what does Maiden is, Mainu was at Brighton, or Brentford, or anywhere else, we'd be all over that deal, or linked with him. But yeah, we don't, it's pathetic. It is really pathetic. Like, half the squad needs to go. Top to bottom, the club needs sorting. The owners, the management. This club is on its arse and it needs a full reset, and it needs, like last night I heard fans chanting his name. Why? Are you happy with that result? Are you happy with the way things are going? Like, we could still finish bottom half at table if it carries on. Would you be happy with that? No Europe for another season? Would you generally be happy with that? Because I know I wouldn't. I know the rest of other United fans wouldn't. Like, I just generally don't know what to think. I will be doing my post-match on Monday for the Wolves game. And I'm genuinely hope to God he looks himself in the mirror and goes, I need to change the way I play. But he won't. Because he's stubborn and will stick with the same players. And like hopefully Dillitt's back. Because we missed him as well in defence yesterday. But we can't just keep blaming Dingy. Like, the rest of the players are professional footballers. They should be still good enough to be playing top flight football. Like, players we've got on paper, we could beat anyone on our day. We could beat anyone. Like, we only played, in my eyes, everyone can have their own opinion, but in my eyes, there's only one game this season we played really well on. And it was our only best game of the season. Yes, we lost the game, but we played really well. And that's against Arsenal, the first game of the season. Then the rest, it just went to that went to pot. In my eyes. Yes, we won a few games there and here. Drew thingy. But some of the games we were lucky. We was lucky. Like I said, we was lucky against, like I said, Liverpool. We was lucky against Palace. We was lucky against I say we was lucky against Brighton, in my opinion. Because we was like, what was it? Let me have a look. We was at the point, we was 3-0 up, right? That was 4. Sorry, 3-0 up. Yeah. And then Welbeck scores within the 74th minute, and I can't pronounce his name. Has scored in 92. I think it's Costellus or something, scored in 92 seconds, 92 minutes. And then Mbeumo scores in the 96th minute. Therefore, we got lucky in that game, because if it weren't for Mbeumo scoring that goal, they could have gone up and scored another one. And how have we nearly let a 3-0 lead slip like that? It's pathetic. It really is pathetic. And then, like I said, we got lucky there. We got lucky against Chelsea, because if Sanchez didn't get sent off, who knows how that game went, because we had a player sent off too. So, in my eyes, we got lucky there. Because, like I said, we don't know where the game went. Chelsea could have won that 2-0. Do you know what I mean? Without that. Actually, we got lucky against Burnley too. Because Burnley game, the own goal. If they didn't score the own goal, that could have been the 2-2. Like, it's... like I said, we got lucky against Palace, because, like I said, 2 set-piece goals. Forest. I think Forest game we got lucky as well. We was what? Was we 2-0 up, or was we... No, we weren't. Sorry, no. We was 1-0 up. And then within a few minutes of the second half, they've equalised. Then 2 minutes after that, they scored to make it 2-1. And then obviously Dalot scored that good volley against them. Like, and that was in what, 81st minute? Like, we don't seem to... It's like, I don't know. This ownership proper... If this ownership's going to stay and actually want to succeed at the club, You need to act, and act quick, and back this manager, or back whoever's the next manager is going to be, fast. Because soon, I reckon there will be a protest going soon, in my opinion. If things carry on, the protest will happen. This club, like Roy Keane comments yesterday, like every time he watches United, he's disappointed. Do we actually blame the guy for saying that? No. I don't, because I feel the same thing, and I bet all of you lot are. We're disappointed. Like, it's kind of predictable what Ruben's going to do. Like, the team, yeah. Yesterday, maybe not, because obviously the two injuries, like, we didn't even know who the two injuries was until the team news. Like, but no one would have thought Avon would have played, though. But the problem, like, I got the team news. I've been doing it on the app where you do the squad prediction and the picking the team, and I've been getting it right near enough every week because it's very predictable, very, very predictable with his team. Same with his subs, because you guaranteed 2 of the defenders will be off. Like, why can't Bruno be subbed off? Why? What is the thing going on with Bruno not? Is he not? Is it on his contract that he's not allowed to be subbed off? Like, why can we not change that midfield or whichever in the game like you can do it with defenders? Like, you could put Ugarte Manu on, or just put Manu on, or Bruno. Why does Bruno have to stay on that pitch? Like, Casemiro could have a blinder of a game. Bruno could have a stinker of a game. And Casemiro will still be taken off. Like, why? And yesterday, like, Dallow's actually doing all right. He got his goal finger. Take him off 2 minutes after his goal. Why? Because all the players on that pitch should have been taken off before him. And same thing, why take off Kuna and Xerxes off to bring on defenders to try defend that lead when it's like, it's frustrating, really frustrating, really is. Like, but yeah, get these people, get Ruben out, get Ineos out and Sir Jim, and get Glazers out. We want this club back. We want our club back. We want our club back fighting for the big titles. We won't be challenging for that. Our club is, yeah, we want this club back. But we won't be back with these owners. Yeah. That's all I got time for. Hope you enjoyed it. If you did, smash a like, hit subscribe, push the notification bell, and you can notify when I'm uploading a video or coming live, because I do my career modes like I've done one today. All I'm gonna say on that one, spam on my comments, laughing faces, and I'm getting sacked. So I'm in Ruben's position, I should be getting sacked. But I will never give up. But the thing is, I do change the way I play. He doesn't. Right, cheerio.